And good morning, good evening, good afternoon, students and traders. This is Michael, the FXFreedom, broadcasting you live on YouTube and other streaming platforms. Happy Monday. Hello Ernesto, how are you? Everybody, never forget, trading is a learnable skill when we learn in the correct way. Also never forget that you're going to graduate from this course when, number one, you have your chart set up and ready for trading. Number two, you have your strategy in place, you understand why you win and why you lose. And number three, you have a complete understanding of how this market works, so you can analyze the market and make an educated prediction. Wow. So today, support, resistance and pivot points in multiple time frame trading. So we are going to work on number three today, everybody, and you can follow me on YouTube, youtube.com/c/FXFreedomFX, and or Instagram, FXPassion_freedom. Alright, for questions and homeworks you have the Gmail contact, and for lessons, workshops you have Skype, everybody. Hello Clara, how are you? I'm sorry Clara, I had a meeting today, but we're going to meet tomorrow. Okay everybody, so support, resistance and pivot points in multiple time frame trading, right? So out this one, out this one, out this one, out this one, out this one. Golden nugget. Alright, so we all love multiple time frame trading lessons, right? We all love, I love multiple time frame trading lessons. Those are the easy ones, right everybody? Hello Lynn, how are you? Hello Ala. We all love. Give me a second everybody. So left up corner the monthly chart, left down corner the weekly chart, monthly, weekly, left up corner the daily chart, and right up corner the daily chart, and right down corner the 1 hour, 2 hour, 4 hour chart. Alright? Alright. So from the monthly we are going to have something like this. Alright? And from the weekly we are going to have something like this. Something like this. And so here is going to be the pivot point. Give it a second everybody. Here is going to be the pivot point. Give it a second, give it a second, there you go. And then we have the daily chart, which is going to be something like this, right? Alright. And then we have the 1 hour, 2 hour chart, hard highs, hard lows, lower lows, lower highs, lower lows, lower highs, hard lows, hard highs, hard lows. And the market is here. And pivot point, right? Pivot point is down in here somewhere. There you go. And let's make it more interesting, right? So give it a second. Alright, and okay, are we ready? 1 hour, 2 hour chart. Boss, those are the best lessons. I agree, those are the best lessons for our understanding on number 3. You have a complete understanding on how this market works, so you can analyze the market and make an educated prediction. Those are the best lessons, everybody. Okay, so here is the question, everybody. 1 hour, 2 hour, 4 hour chart. How are you going to make pips and money? Miss Hack? Can I call you Yuka? Hello Yuka, how are you? Hello Broto, my friend from Indonesia. Alright everybody, monthly, weekly, daily, 1 hour, 2 hour, 4 hour chart. Should you buy or should you sell the 1 hour, 2 hour, 4 hour chart? Everybody. And you know, so to be, let me do something everybody, like this and like this. Alright, and this one too. Let's make transparency like this and like this, right? Alright. And the monthly, right? We don't see much from the monthly, but the higher time frame controls price action and movement on the smaller time frame. So this is the pivot point from the monthly. Alright, something like this. And then we have the 1 hour, 2 hour, 4 hour chart, transparency, something like this. And also in here, you know, Lynn, I too wanted to check the same boss, but with your permission. What are you talking about, Lynn? Ernest is saying, boss, do you mind if I share a Telegram group for all of us? Sure, why? Everybody, Dukascope, it's a community. Share, study together, share together. Alright, sure. Help each other, everybody. It is for sharing info between all of us in this class. Sure, absolutely. Now, Lynn, I understood now. I want to check the same. Yes, sure. Hello, Wisdom, how are you? Okay, hedge fund traders, long or short on the 1 hour, 2 hour, 4 hour chart. We have Clara already, she would buy. 1 hour, 2 hour, 4 hour chart, everybody. Yes, there is no right or wrong. Okay. There is no right or wrong. Those are the those are the best oh, give me a second. Boss, I cannot hear you. Sound check, sound. All right, sound check. You can hear me. Okay. Microphone good. Everybody, those are the best lessons if you are open-minded and trying to understand what is happening in here. Clara would buy, brought along. Jordanka long, Wisdom long. Okay. Anybody else? Yuka says long. Alright everybody. You went long. Tell me everybody, why did you lose? Why did you lose everybody? All of you. No, not me. Here is me. Here is the trading is a learnable skill. So the advanced trader knows that you shouldn't be long. You shouldn't be long, everybody. All of you that are long, you just lost. But why, boss? But why? Isn't this true, right? Everybody, this is a class and you are here to learn the skill. It's not personal. Aren't all of you that are long losing most of the time? Type in the chat. Yes, I do. Boss, can you repeat please? Aren't you that said long, brought a wrong stop loss? No. We are talking about direction, Broto. Okay? The question is about direction. Wisdom, sorry, but you cannot change like this. You said long, right? Okay? So, step by step, pen and paper. Number 1, you are trying to learn the skill. Number 2, all of you who said long, you just lost. And here is my question as a teacher, as a coach. All of you lost. Aren't you losing most of the time? All of you. Not always, but most of the time. And Broto, thank you for being honest, says yes. Jordanka, the month is with high priority. Jordanka, yes I do. And anything else, everybody? Why did you lose? Dimitar, because of the trading time frame 1 hour, there is nothing indicating to go long. Not true, Dimitar. Everybody, not true. So on the 1 hour, 2 hour, 4 hour chart, you had an uptrend line, right? And from the daily, you have an uptrend line too. So, and from the daily, the market's making higher highs, higher lows. Shola daily zone extension. After this retracement short, we have high probability. So, everybody, this is going to be for the next year students who are going to have the free course, Forex Course 202, Golden Nugget. Happy Monday. What is the Golden Nugget? It's a secret. Golden Nugget. Everybody. Golden Nugget. Beginner. Sometimes even advanced traders lose most of the time because they don't pay the necessary attention to the higher time frames. Whoops, this is from previous class. Where should we put it? Up in here maybe? There you go. So give me a second, everybody. So this was red and something like this. Take a picture, a photo, screenshot, everybody. Type in the chat done. Type in the chat done. Golden Nugget, beginner traders, sometimes even advanced. Pen and paper, type this down. This is part of the skill that you must learn. Has nothing to do with you being right or wrong, and has everything to do with the skill. What's the skill? As Ernesto said correctly and Shola said correctly, okay, the daily was in an extension. The daily. There are other reasons too. But the daily was in an extension. And everybody, I cannot tell you, I don't know how to tell you anymore, you cannot just blindly buy or sell something, make sense? Doesn't work. Oh, the 1 hour, 2 hour, 4 hour charts making higher highs, higher lows, I'm going to buy. Doesn't work. Oh, the 1 hour, 2 hour, the 4 hour, the 50-minute chart is making lower lows, lower highs, I'm going to short. It does not work. Type in the chat, I hear you, boss. I need you to hear me out. Doesn't work, never worked. Oh, but Gianpaolo was lucky. Okay? If would be just buy uptrends and sell downtrends, everybody would be a millionaire by now. And 90%, it's not. 90% of traders, alright, beginner traders, sometimes even advanced, lose most of the time because they don't pay the necessary attention to the higher time frames. Got it, heard you, boss. And we learned this, everybody, when we talked about the short-term trend and we talked about the market wave, you know, the market wave, the market wave, the market wave. Talking about probability, the best entry. Talking about risk reward ratio, the best entry was in here. The more the market gets up in an extension, the more the market goes up and up and up, and here it's a higher high, rectangle made a higher high, you know. The more it gets up, the greater the probability of the reversal, and it's going to reverse. I guarantee you the market is going to reverse. Oh boss, you must be a genius. No, this is how the market works. One of the two certainties that we have in the market, that you can say, oh, I bet money, I can guarantee you the market goes from extension into retracement, extension and retracement, extending and retracing. Even in consolidation, it's making extensions and retracements, extensions and retracements. Okay? This is the skill. You should risk more, or the normal risk in here, okay, 0.5% whatever, and you should risk less if you would even enter up in here. Make sense, everybody? We are seeing the markets moving up and up and up and up, and this could be here, you know, up and up and up, and you have FOMO up in here. What is FOMO? The fear of missing out. You see this one time and your brain says, oh my gosh, why aren't we entering? You know, I could be making hundreds of millions of dollars. Make sense, everybody? Just because you see one rally, our brain picks this information and thinks, oh, this is going to happen over and over and over again. When education is telling to you, this is the best entry, risk reward ratio wise, probability wise, the bigger the extension gets, the higher, the more it's extending, the more dangerous it becomes. And like on television, said the commercial, right? This is the commercial. Everybody, if you've been around the block for 1 year plus and you are not making it, join us March 18. Okay, we're going to have a workshop. It's called Acquire a 7-Figure Trader Mindset. Boss, what is 7 figure? 7 figure, it's a millionaire. Acquire a 7-Figure Trader Mindset. It's called the Traders Bank Program. Learn how millionaire traders think, everybody. Okay? And down it's my quote, until you learn how to think in the correct way, your trader's life cannot and will not improve. I promise you. This is one of the workshops that I like the most. You know? Everybody? Those are the best workshops. This is for everybody. This is for beginner traders, advanced traders, professional traders too. Okay? How to acquire a 7-figure trader. How to think like a millionaire trader. Boss, what has this to do with me? Everything. You know what you should do. You know what you should do. You've been over those lessons for 5 years, but you are still doing the mistake. Make sense, everybody? And we are all the same. Me too, been there, done that. Make sense? What is going to solve this issue? How we think. Make sense? FOMO, that happens to most of us, me too. FOMO, it's normal, happens to most of us, fear of missing out. But if I know how to think correctly, then I'm not going to act in here. Make sense, everybody? Or at least I'm going to act in a different way. I'm not just going to jump, you know, and whatever. Type in the chat, everybody. Does this make sense to you? You are learning what to do, and you know what to do, but after 1 year, 2 years, 3 years, 10 years, some of us 10 years, we are still not doing the correct things. Alright? So this workshop is going to solve those issues. It's how we think. Everybody type in the chat, is this too philosophical, too, you know, or it does make sense? Does this make sense to everybody? Okay? Yes, exactly. Somebody just typed, you can learn all the strategies in the world. Everybody, you can learn all the strategies in the world. If you cannot think in the correct way, nothing is going to change. Thank you very much. Clara, yes. Ala, yes. Julius, hi, everyone. So, one more time, everybody. Now that we are clear on why we lost, right? Same question. Back to the original question. How are you going to make pips and money? Let's make a poll one more time. Long or short on the 1 hour, 2 hour, 4 hour chart? Lynn, much needed philosophy, boss. Lynn, it's not a philosophy, this is science. Make sense? This is science. It's emotional, it's psychological, it's habitual, talking about habits. What about starting in the hard time frame and moving down? Whatever, Ernesto, whatever. But the question is here, most of us, we don't have the millions and the billions and the zillions, right? We are on the 1 hour, 2 hour, 4 hour chart, 15-minute chart, day traders. You can analyze the monthly, weekly, daily and try to come to a conclusion. What are you going to do on the 1 hour, 2 hour, 4 hour chart? Long or short? Every second we breath and we don't know how to do it in the correct way. Jordanka, yes, thank you very much. Okay, everybody, poll. Should we buy or should we sell the 1 hour, 2 hour, 4 hour chart? And see, everybody, you are here going long, nothing wrong, totally fine, but you should really pay attention to this sucker up in here. And it makes all the difference. Is this, if the daily chart it's like this, let me see if I can make it, or if the daily chart, everybody, it's, give me a second, everybody, it's like this, and it's make all the difference if the daily chart, so the third example, you know, it's like this. You have 3 different examples from the multiple time frame trading. So this is the first example and clone. This is the second example, edit label, second example, number 2, and clone. This is now the third example. Edit label number 3. Everybody, this is you graduating from this course, learning number 3. You have a complete understanding on how this market works, so you can analyze the market and make an educated prediction. Trying to be a good analyst first. You know, you are seeing something like this on the daily chart. It's Friday, and the market closed like this, or the market closed like this, or the market closed like this. And this is the, you know, let's do it, let's make it an easier, you know, would be this easier, or maybe this, there you go. It's Friday, market is closed. One Friday the market is going to close like number 1, the next Friday the market is going to close like number 2, the next Friday the market is going to close like 3. Those 3 examples are going to have different projections on what is going to happen on the 1 hour, 2 hour, 4 hour, 15-minute chart. Boss, can you repeat please? Yes, sir. The example number 1 from the daily chart. The example number 2 from the daily chart. The example number 3 from the daily chart. But you are at the same level from the 1 hour, 2 hour, 4 hour chart. Those different daily charts are going to move in a different way on the 1 hour, 2 hour, 4 hour chart. This is why in the Forex Course 101 we might be consistently losing, or we might start consistently winning. Does this make sense to you? Boss, those are all the same. Those are absolutely not the same. We just saw that you shouldn't go long on example number 1. You shouldn't go long. Make sense, everybody? Now this is a different story, and here we're going to make a high. This is going to move differently than this one, and this is going to move differently than this one. So let's start with number 1, everybody. Pull. Should we go long on the 1 hour, 2 hour, 4 hour chart? Example number 1 from the daily. Shola says short. Ernesto, 1 hour, 2 hour, wait for short on trend to break trend line and confirm downtrend. Julius says long. Ernesto trading short on time trend, short. Shola, 1 short, 3 long, 2 long. Let's go step by step, right? Number 1, everybody. Okay. So, number 1, we clarified that the higher, the bigger the extension, so you should be looking to go short the retracement. Okay. So, short term short. Okay. This is from the daily. Now, example number 1, why the daily might push down? Because also the weekly. Where is the weekly, everybody? See how the daily and the weekly align? Everybody, I'm going to delete the line, but this is what you've been training. This is what you should train. This is spatial intelligence. You should spot. It's going to take some time, fair enough, but you should spot. Tell me, everybody, where is the weekly chart? Is the weekly going to push up, or is the weekly going to push down? 7 times out of 10. Dimitar says no. Ala says long from the previous question. Weekly is ending the retracement. Everybody, question. in your opinion, is the weekly going to push down or is the weekly going to push up in the next move? Down, says Lynn. Is the weekly going to push up or down in the next move? Push down. So why are you why are you long, Julius, if the weekly is going to push down? Push down, 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 down. Wow, right? Everybody, isn't this great information on learning how this market works? I was buying the 1 hour, 2 hour, 4 hour uptrend and I lost. And I thought, as a good beginner trader, oh, the market is against me, the broker is against me, the strategy doesn't work, right? You know, oh, God is against me, or somebody, you know, they're spying on me, you know. How come that every single trade that I enter, you know, how come that I'm entering long and the market goes against me? Man, this just happens to me, right? Oh my God, this happens to me every single time. When Marino going long, he makes money. When Marina goes long, she makes money. But not me. Not me. When I go long, I lose. You know, it always. I guess I'm not lucky, right? I guess I'm unlucky. Do you understand, everybody, how the daily was in an extension already, was extending, and strangely enough the daily was extending and the weekly was hitting the pivot point. So 1 + 1 + 1 is 3. Don't do this anymore. But here is the golden nugget. Here is the reason. Here is the reason. In the advanced course too, people don't listen. People don't listen. Traders don't listen. Alright? Oh, you're so rude. No, 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 no. I have a statistic of people, traders, you know, who write emails, type in the chat on Skype, whatever, and they say, yo, yeah, you know, boss, yeah, it's true. I should do something and I did something else. Oh, boss, I should listen more to you. I know what I should not do, but I did it again. This is going to solve your problems. But there is a tricky part. What is the tricky part? You must do what the Traders Bank program is going to tell you to do. Okay? This workshop, it's pure psychology. Make sense? We are going to talk about habits and how to think and how the Traders Bank program, it's something that you do. It's a workshop. It's something that you do. But this is going to, if you are going to do the job, is going to solve those issues. I guarantee you, everybody. Make sense? Boss, how can you guarantee? It's science, scientifically proven. Facts. Make sense, everybody? Like I'm telling in the advanced course, right? Forex course 202. Make 100, 200 samples, all in the same way. And if you come to a positive edge, you are a millionaire, I guarantee you. No, how can you guarantee something? Well, it's number based. It's statistics, it's numbers. You didn't do just one trade, you did 200 trades. Same entry, same trade management, same exit. And you have a positive result. You have an edge. Then boss, why just 20% become the big money earners? Because of this one. Because of this one, traders would not listen for any or other reason. Make sense? Alright, back to class. So you should stop blaming yourself, everybody, and making excuses. You know, this is me, I guess I'm unlucky. look at the daily and the weekly. How curious that those two are aligned. Do we agree, everybody, that this loser was predictable? This is maybe the best, the most important information in this lesson. Do we agree that this loser was predictable, everybody? From the probability perspective, type in the chat, yes, this loser was predictable, or type in the chat, no, you cannot predict those things. Lynn says, so boss, since weekly is going to push down because of the pivot point area, we will anticipate the down move of red in daily. Very good. Yes, exactly. Exactly. This is you becoming a good analyst. When you see something like this, everybody, and you say short for the week, even better if here is also a bearish candle. We didn't learn yet. You have a bearish candle, and here you have bearish candlestick formation, and you say short for the week. 7 times out of 10 you are going to be right. Oh, I'm right. Yes, you are. You are going to be right on the direction. You are going to be right on the direction. And the same on hourly for hourly trading as well. No. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. Out, 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 out. Lynn, this is for you and everybody else. When the weekly candle is going to push down, the 1 hour, 2 hour, 4 hour chart is just not going just fall. Make sense? Doesn't work like this. The market must wave. If this is the weekly candle, on the 1 hour you are going to see lower lows, lower highs, lower lows, lower highs, higher highs, higher lows, higher highs, lower lows, lower highs, lower lows, lower highs, higher highs, higher lows, higher highs, consolidation, then finally lower lows, lower highs, lower lows. Okay? So if you anticipate that the weekly is going to go down, this does not mean that the 1 hour, 2 hour, 4 hour chart is going to blindly just fall. Alright, everybody? So if we talk about the direction on the 1 hour, 2 hour, you say, okay, this week the general direction is short. Yes, sir. Yes, ma'am. Right? The general direction. But short term, you know, if you're a day trader, scalper, you can go long. In the whole week, there is going to be some point in time that the market is going to go up. And sideways, and then down. You know, down, sideways, up, down, up, whatever might be the combination in here. And here I'm telling you, if you would just repeat a low, do the same thing over and over and over again. Now this is advanced stuff now. If you can understand that you should just, if you're a retracement trader, just buy in here the market. You know, the market is going to give you more opportunities that you can grab it. So every single week you have opportunities to make pips and money. Make sense? Sure, whatever, right? Just stay patient. And if you were sleeping, I had a setup, I was sleeping, well, go find another trade on other currency pair. Make sense, everybody? It's not that difficult. Once you have your heart and your mind in the right place. It's not that difficult, I'm telling you. It's a skill, right? Learnable skill. Congratulations, Lynn. Very good. Good job. Alright, everybody. What about number 2? Paul, should we go long or short on the 1 hour, 2 hour, 4 hour chart based on what we are seeing on the daily from number 2? Remember, we have a pivot point down in here from the daily. Okay, same picture from the 1 hour, 2 hour, 4 hour chart, but we are here right now. Should we buy or should we sell? I love those lessons. Me too, right? Those are the best lessons. Those are the ones that all you love the most, right? Oh, I hate you. The more you learn, the sooner it's going to happen. Pull. Daily chart number 2. Should you go long or short on the 1 hour, 2 hour, 4 hour chart? Should you buy or should you sell the 1 hour, 2 hour, 4 hour chart? Daily example number 2. Should you buy or sell the 1 hour, 2 hour, 4 hour chart? Clara says, it's like in GBP USD. Wow, congratulations, Clara. Everybody, should you go long or short on the 1 hour, 2 hour, 4 hour chart? 50-minute chart? Type in the chat, there is no right or wrong, don't be shy. No, there is not. Yes, the entry is, yes, is the same visual. Yes, sir, same visual on the 1 hour, 2 hour, 4 hour chart. Shola says short because we are in a downtrend, not on from the 1 hour, 2 hour chart. We are not. The market's making hard highs, hard lows. Everybody, the 1 hour, 2 hour, 4 hour chart, the market's making hard highs, hard lows, right? So here you have an uptrend line, and here you have an uptrend line, and here you have an uptrend line. Ernest says short, Desert Island sell, not broke her high. Clara says long. So we have mixed emotions. Very good. Shola short, Ernesto short, Island short, Clara long. Anybody else? Hedge fund trader Broto, hedge fund trader Wisdom, hedge fund trader Julius, hedge fund trader Ala, hedge fund trader Dimitar, hedge fund trader Jordanka. What about you guys? Hedge fund trader Yuka. Long or short on the 1 hour, 2 hour? Ala says long. Jordanka long. Come on everybody. Wisdom short. Alright, now listen to me very carefully. Listen to me the one who said long, listen to me very carefully. You must learn the skill that when you see something like this, you have two different visuals. This is one visual and you have another visual. Okay, between the green, I cannot everybody give me a second, I cannot move the chart. Anyways, okay, I'm going to make it bigger, so give me a second everybody. Something like this. Bigger, there you go. Okay? For the one who said long. Which one is winning right now? The red visual that you have it, or the green visual? Which one is winning? Everybody? See, this is a skill. Has nothing to do with luck. Alright? Has nothing to do with luck. And has nothing to do with guessing. It's 1 plus 1 plus 1, it's 3. I must understand, based on what I see, where is the greatest chance. Make sense, everybody? Wisdom says the red. I'm talking to the trader who said long. Boss, but it made a higher low. Yes, it did. Yes, it did. Allah said red. Jordanka said red. Broto says red. Clara, what about you, Clara? Allah and Jordanka got it already. Oh my gosh, no, this is what, it's true. This is what I must improve. Okay, everybody? So, one more time, right? One more time. One more time. It's not... It's going to take some time. It's natural for our brain to see extension, retracement, extension, up extension, retracement, up extension, higher highs, higher lows. Our brain automatically is going to see the green. Pat yourself on the back. This is normal. If you want to move from beginner trading to advanced trading, you should have on your charts separated the red and the green. This is the solution. Gianpaolo, it's not smarter, everybody. Gianpaolo, it's not smarter than you. Make sense? You must have the red and the green on all of your charts. Make sense, everybody? If you don't chart in the correct way, if you don't chart, everybody, EuroCAD, maybe EuroCAD, weekly chart back in time, EuroCAD monthly chart. Give me a second, everybody. EuroCAD, out, out. See, everybody, this is just an example, right? If you don't chart in the correct way, what does this mean? You have here, this is the relevant high, this is the relevant low, this is the relevant high, this is the relevant low. Make sense, everybody? If you don't chart in the correct way, then you are going to get lost in between. Does this make sense to you? Boss, can you repeat, please? If you don't chart in the correct way, what does this mean? Have the relevant highs and lows on your chart. Everybody, this is now the example. If you would have the market wave extension, retracement, extension, just an example. If you would have on your chart extension from the market wave, then you would understand that this red short-term downtrend, just an example, this short-term downtrend from the daily, everybody, from the daily. See in here, from the daily, you know, you would not go short in here anymore. Make sense? From the daily, you would see what? From the daily, you would see this is the low, this is another low. Give me a second, everybody. You know, from the daily, you would see that this is a low, right? This is a low. Do we agree, everybody, that on the daily the market broke the counter trend line and broke the long trend line? Do we agree that the market hit the downtrend line? We have double tops, everybody. Do we agree that the market is down? Shola says red because the small one never break the big one. Clara is confused. Very good. The red pattern is valid. So Clara and everybody else who is still confused, I must understand from the, and it's a concept, I must understand from the higher time frame, is this price action an extension or a retracement? Clara and everybody else, thanks for being honest. Tell me, are you going to buy or are you going to sell? So it's a question about direction. Direction. Clara, buy or sell? And everybody else too. You see something like this. Are you going to buy or sell the 1 hour, 2 hour, 4 hour chart? And here you have a counter trendline break. It happened already. Counter trendline break. See everybody how this goes? So should we draw the visible market wave and the remainder short on trends? Ernesto, whatever works for you. Everybody, makes sense? This is part of the skill, part of the job that I cannot do for you. I cannot do it. Make sense? It's a concept. Chart in the correct way. What does this mean, chart in the correct way? Be clear on what is an extension and what is a retracement. Our brain is going to pick the green, and there is the green. And our brain, it might not pick the red, but there is also the red. And the red price action and the green price action are not the same. Those two are different. Julius, why would you go long on a down market wave from the daily and the market hit the downtrend line? Pardon, the upper trend line, and the market hit the upper trend line twice, rejected the price action, and here you have a counter trend line break. Why the heck would you go long? Not the Jules, everybody. I want to hear from all of you. Why the heck would you go long when you see something like this? No, I'm not saying right or wrong. This is the final exam question for number 3. You are seeing something like this, you say, oh, I would buy. Why the heck would you buy it? I do trace the market wave to the last confirmed point, then remarking price. Okay. Green is a retracement of the Shola says green it's a retracement on the red. Very good. Clara, I want to hear from you, Clara. Everybody, we have 2 more minutes. Come on. What are you going to do in here? If you say long, tell me why. If you say short, you are right, but you are going to lose. If you say long, you are not right, but you are going to win. Oh my gosh, what did he just said? This is the game. This is the game, everybody. If you go short, in your own mind, in your own spatial intelligence, in your own thinking, based on what you see, it makes sense to go short, right? Why not? It makes sense. The market's making higher highs, higher lows, lower lows, lower highs. The market was sideways kind of, but then it broke down. It broke the uptrend line, retested the uptrend line 2 times, didn't make it, reversed, went down, and now broke the counter trend line. It makes all sense to me to go short. Do we agree, everybody? Going short makes sense. You are confusing me more. That's my job. That's my job. But if I know that all of this price action, everybody, all of this price action is here, would you still go short, Clara? Whatever the reasons you might see on the... Everybody, this is the skill. And I'm not joking. Rewatch this lesson 10 times. I'm not joking with you. Rewatch this lesson 10 times. So, you are here, you have all the reasons to go short. Would you go short if you would knew that all of this price action is happening in here? From the higher time frame standpoint, would you still go short? Boss, but you said trade what you see. Sure. So when you look at trade what you see, who is going to win? Who is going to win? And I'm telling you, to move from the beginner trader to advanced trader, this is the secret. Right now in here, this is the secret. If you want to move from a beginner trader to advanced trader, this is the secret. In the Forex course number 101. No, exactly. But you don't pay attention to this, do you? We don't pay attention to the whole market structure, do we? No, we just pay attention to higher highs, higher lows on the 1 hour chart. We just pay attention to the 15-minute chart. We just pay attention sometimes to the daily chart. So I'm going to go here, I'm going to short the market, and voila, lost. Can you do this, everybody? Can you learn this? Your answer should be, sure, boss, sure I can learn. Everybody, this is not rocket science, this is the skill. Alright? And before we finish for today, if you've been hearing those concepts for years, 1, 2 years, 3 years, if you've been watching videos on YouTube for 1, 2, 3 years and you are not making it, this is your answer. It's our mindset. Make sense, everybody? One last time. I'm not your father, but you must understand that until you learn how to think in the correct way, your trader's life cannot and will not improve. Boss, I know what I should do, but I'm not doing it. Come to the workshop March 18. Alright everybody, see you back tomorrow. This is stay strong and trade for freedom. Don't trade for money, trade for freedom. This is FX Freedom, the boss, signing